I'm Will, he, him, and I play Moxie, she, her.
I'm Sarah, she, her, and I play Freya, she, her.
I'm Steve, he, him, and I play Aura, he, him.
I'm Imi, she, her, and I play Amaya, she, her.
I'm Mike, he, him, and I'm playing Eugene Bannatyne, he, him.
I'm Ruthie, she, they, and I play Sentinel/Jax, they, them.
I'm Charlie, he, him, and I'm your DM. You guys are, you have arrived on an island marked as supposedly the second secret tomb, or whatever you want to call it, on the ancient map. First was Yelanriae, and from that, you learned a few things. Moxie got a rot pearl, and collectively you got a thing called a blood key using Captain Killid's blood, which was apparently something very important. So,
allegedly.
And Captain's been carrying that blood key since Yelanriae, and it seems to be taking its toll.
I'll just put it down.
He's keeping it on his person, apparently.
I'm
sure he can lock his door.
Aura do that.
And he looks pretty worse for wear. You've noticed there's blood coming from his nose, and he just looks exhausted. So he's handed over, effectively, kind of command of this excursion to Detrius, his second in command, but he is coming along. Anyway, you on the journey, lots of things happened. One of those was a massive storm that unfortunately Sorel was lost, of the two twins, or the twins even. You arrived at the island. The boat was damaged but repairable. A day of rest and repair was had. During that time, Sentinel, after much kind of complicated things with their patron, was grounded, and
it didn't feel like a grounding. We just went on an adventure.
It wasn't any more grounding.
That's like being grounded. That's like being grounded, stuck in your room, and you have like an Xbox in your room. That was basically what happened.
That's like being grounded and stuck in your room and being told, by the way, go and call all of your friends, and they can also stay over in your room and bring all of their PlayStations over.
But seriously, you're grounded. Don't leave your room.
He tried to be stern, but it was just not really his thing.
It's not his vibe.
Anyway. During the grounding, Sentinel led a sort of mini mission into a wing of the subtle house, which was completely clogged with Forgotten, this black mist. And you found the source of it was this nodule of the Forgotten, which had taken the form of Zephyr, but much younger, younger than you've ever seen him.
I actually have a proper question, not a silly one. So we were inside the house the whole time. I thought we were went out and left the house, and that was like the ground, so to speak. I didn't realise we were actually inside the whole
You were
time.
in a wing, so there was a small courtyard, and then there was a church that you entered. Yeah, so you did go outside for a bit. But
this was just like inside the house. It was like a
I mean,
church.
straight up, the subtle house could have a courtyard inside.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. It's a pretty wild place. Yes, and the kind of source of the Forgotten in that wing was destroyed, and Sentinel learned a few things about their patrons, potentially origins, and about a named saint that you guys have heard a few times, which is Toyaska. She seemingly has a link with the Enigmora as well.
He's guilty.
And you eventually collected together in the library, where you had a sleepover. You made a den. A sleepover was had. Stories were told. And whiskey was drunk, and you woke up the following morning, back on the boat, and the captain, worse for wear, ordered the kind of beginning of the next leg of the journey. So you went on the island, you figured out a puzzle which involved a well in a cave underneath the island, There was a doorway, a huge stone slab, and you figured out that there was some kind of old mechanism that had been built by, well, you don't know, but someone who's trying to hide what you discovered to be a sort of polished, kind of, what would you call it, like a head-sized rock that was very polished and had strange carvings on it.
A boulder.
A boulder, polished boulder.
That's a nice boulder.
And and after touching and realizing you were being teleported back and forth to this cave and to another place full of ash, you realized that this was a sort of gateway into this other world. You walked down the effectively a kind of stone driveway, crunching on the shingle, and you saw effectively an open courtyard that wrapped around the front of a great manor house that was covered in ash. The trees were clotted with ash, the skeletal branches kind of having compacted and lithified ash for leaves. And out the front of the house appeared a man in maroon and black and an emerald cut coat that looks kind of similar to something Amaya wears. And it turned out to be Amaya's father, Anders. But quickly, the figure said that they were not Amaya's father, that they'd stolen memories in order to take on this form. And they said, "Welcome to the King's Hold." And that is where we will begin. So you're standing outside, the ash is falling onto your shoulders.
All my memories back. Bitch.
You say that.
Straight off the bat, let's go!
Right, rolling this.
I can only apologise.
Why'd you seal them?
That's rude.
Yeah. You need to get consent first.
Want to steal?
Now that
Yes.
Is that stealing if you ask first?
I'm afraid it is out of my control in some way. But welcome. My name is Lerolith.
One more time. Lulu.
Lara is like Meredith, but with a L. Oh my
Lerolith.
god, we can't handle another Meredith.
Lerolith.
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 So lumpy rather than grumpy then.
Lerolith is my name.
Lumpy.
I am
Go with Jeff.
the preserved mind of my creator, the sorcerer who was charged with creating this place, this sequestered place.
Who's that?
Twitches. Excuse me?
So who's the creator person?
Lerolith. I am
Oh, right.
the
So
preserved mind of the sorcerer.
why did he build this?
Well, how about you come inside? I will, would you like some tea?
What kind of tea?
I am afraid we have a large pantry, but I've somewhat got through it. It is a black tea, similar to oh my god, I've lost the word.
English breakfast tea?
No, an Assam. It's an Assam, yeah. Similar to an Assam tea, if that is...
Are we allowed to take tea from strangers?
It's a good way of breaking the ice, I think.
What if it's poisonous?
I could test it first.
Please, follow me. He turns,
Test the tea.
as you guys are talking, he turns into the house and disappears.
Do you reckon there's biscuits?
I feel like he would have said there was biscuits if he's offered tea.
There better be.
I hope there's biscuits though, because otherwise what's the point?
Amaya, you got any biscuits?
No.
Got crabs.
That's not very nice.
Detrius kind of steps forward and like,
We do
That's,
have crabs though, don't we?
Yeah.
keep on our guard. We don't know what this place
I'm
is.
living collecting for the
Yeah.
crabs.
Or can we walk into the...
You
Let's
walk
go.
in. Okay.
Is it dark, light?
It is pretty dark inside.
I'm gonna light this all up.
Yeah. You move into the place inside is covered in ash as well. It's like a fine dusting of what's been blown inside and kind of collected up against the walls. Everything is covered in a fine dusting of it. As you step in, plumes of it kind of cloud at your feet. Amaya, I think you said you were going in first. So as you follow Lerolith, you see that his footprints don't quite match the movement of his form. They're more of a kind of a scoring, like a dragging along the floor, and he moves ahead into an entrance hall. Doesn't look back, but you follow him into a different room. The entrance hall itself is strange. It looks like an odd architecture that you're not recognizing. The stairs kind of spiral up tightly, and you can see up. There's some ash-clotted rooms. Candles do burn in here, but they're very faint, and there's no heat coming off of them. And he moves through a doorway, and some cobwebs snap, and leads into a set of double doors. And you see a dining room with this huge ceiling, triple height. Among the stone rafters is stained glass panels that have been blotted out. They blot out the sun with ash. And before you is this intricately carved but stone table, long and oval. It seems to be carved from granite. There are no chairs. It seems to be a kind of height that you're designed to stand around it. A little bit higher for you, Eugene.
Oh no!
I pick Eugene up and just sit him on the table.
I'm not sitting on the table.
The table is, you very obviously, very clearly covered, is piled with mummified food, covered in cobwebs and ash. I apologise for the mess. The spiders died a few centuries ago, so it shan't get any worse. Please, feel free to eat your own food if you wish. I shan't be offended. He kind of turns to a hearth that is crackling and starts dealing with pots and a brick of tea that he breaks a piece off of and some water.
What is this place?
How about I make the tea and then we can talk. Kind of busies himself in the corner.
How old's the tea?
Are you asking him?
Yeah.
That is a good question. What year is it?
What year is it?
12.
It is. It's 1787, the era of gold, and the date is the 39th of Vard.
We convey that.
That's my favourite day.
I just need a light jacket.
He goes, that is a Discordian dating system I'm unfamiliar with.
Jesus. How old is that dating system?
Roll a history check.
Really?
Well, isn't it like 17 whatever?
Yeah, but give you a bit of time. I can give you more information if you like.
Oh, wait, no.
You don't have to roll too high.
I mean, I got a 10.
So you know obviously it began at 1787 years ago, but the Discordian dating system began at the victory of Sildia over the Verdayans, so in the Sildian War. And that date is universally adopted across most kind of trading nations. So it is the dating system that you would be familiar with.
So these tea leaves are older than at least 1,750 years.
Well, let us.
Can I take a big sniff of this tea?
Sure.
Using my background alchemy feature, tell if it's actually edible.
Yeah. Okay.
Or poisson.
It smells dusty, but it's faintly. It just smells of black tea. Maybe there's a slight kind of funkiness to it, but there's nothing about it that you would be really concerned with. You know that when tea is dry, it'll pretty much live. It will be usable forever.
If anything, the funkiness excites Eugene. I can't wait to try it.
That's a
It's like
sentence.
fermented tea.
Yeah. Karen.
While he's got his back to us, can I just divine sense?
Sure.
Detect good and evil, anything affected by the Hallow spell, and location of celestial fiends and undead within 60 feet.
Okay. You detect that he is not a celestial fiend or undead,
Okay.
but you do get a very faint aura of evil from it, but it's not. It's almost like a memory of it. It's not that this is an evil creature or good. It's a very neutral being,
Yeah.
but there is kind of a memory of evil about it.
With,
Yeah.
if you will.
I'm not sure if that's the tea or him. So.
The tea's a glowing bread.
The tea's evil. The tea's evil.
He pours water into a pot that's hanging over the hearth.
How funky's the water looking?
It looks alright.
Water's evil.
It looks okay. Maybe a little bit grey, a little bit, but could be the ash.
A bit rusted.
Well, what about? Do you know how many years ago the Great Unbinding was?
Yes. Yes, I do.
At least 12.
10,000 years ago.
Okay, that is what we would have called the time of the ancestral scar date. So that would be the number of years from the unbinding, the sacrifice of Evrain, the bleeding of Volkai, the unbinding of their essences, and the end of the moment of creation, a worthy time to begin a new calendar, don't you agree? So, to answer your question, probably around 15,000 years old.
Great.
Oh.
I feel like I should make a note of this.
Which
want timelines I can
Which
provide?
king's hold is this?
Enthor Andran.
Oh. Aura?
Aura, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Okay, cool.
He lived a long time.
Teapot boils, ticks, picks it up without any kind of towel or anything, and places it on a dish in the centre of the table, and then turns back to the hearth and picks up a coal that's orange with heat and places it in like a little mini kind of brazier in the centre of the table, and then just slots a teapot on top of it, and then starts sprinkling the tea into it.
So I know that you're like a memory of Lerolith.
Yes.
But who was Lerolith?
Well,
Was.
the sorcerer that created this place.
But if it was for Enthor, didn't he create it?
Oh no, I was
So you're like a
high
builder.
sorcerer for Enthor. No, not quite.
Contractor.
I understand that this place looks. It was what the and he keeps stuttering, and there's something quite odd about him. Very different to your father's mannerisms. It's literally just his voice and his image that's similar. The unbinding damaged the sequester stone, and that is what caused the ash to fall. And my creator, me, I crafted this place for the moment of creation. Of course, we did not know another moment, another existence existed. I apologise. Stirs the teapot.
Sequester stone.
Yeah.
Just seeing Alex, he looks like Amaya's dad. Never mind. Does the name ring any bells?
Lerolith.
Jog any memories?
I won't make you guys roll for that, no.
That was the name that the corpse I spoke to
Yeah.
said.
Did it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It's in,
Yeah.
it's in my notes.
Let me check.
The
'cause
one who
that's-
made the Seal Sanctum.
That is correct.
There's so many corpses.
There's too many to count.
There's two in your bag right now.
So I guess
Just the one corpse.
unless that was
One
kept
corpse,
secret, you'd be
actually.
aware of that as well. What was did someone ask him something? Sorry, I wasn't sure if someone asked him something. No.
You were looking at me like,
No, I was looking past you. I'm sorry.
what did I do?
Thinking.
He stirs the teapot like.
Gone forever.
Are you okay on that side of the table?
I'm cold.
Wasn't.
Maya, can you pour me some tea? I can't reach.
Would you like me to pour the tea? Father?
Of course. I believe it's ready. Sets out some teacups. They're very dusty.
I'm just gonna wipe it.
Yeah.
I've done a presentation.
I'm not.
Do you know?
No.
Oh, Eugene's going for the full experience.
I want the full experience.
He's got a hot spider in his
I'll
mouth.
pour the tea into
Nah, spiders died years ago.
all clean cups except Eugene's.
He hands you the pot.
Could be 50,000.
You are asked what this place was for.
Yeah.
I made this place nearly 14,000 years ago as High Sorcerer to Crestcoil Enthor Andoran. He's watching you, waiting for you to pour the tea now.
I'm pouring the tea. Sorry, I didn't realise you wanted me to... Okay, I do tea number 1. It's being poured now. It's coming up to the top of it. I'm going to stop pouring the tea.
You say, hi, sorcerer to crest coil and Thranduran. Thank you.
The King's Hold... Sorry.
No, go on.
The King's Hold is below. Was a prison. Was at the order of Enthoranduran. He was crest-coiled of Discordia, and he alone felt the coming of the malignant domain, a place in the outer known. He feared its corruption of himself, so, should it take over him, he would trap himself here forever.
Oh.
It was a cage designed to hold Enthoranduran, should he be corrupted by the malignant domain. It was made as a sorcerer's trap of a sort, the whole construction designed to ensnare an ascendant, Enthoranduran in particular. But, alas, it was not destined to be that way.
It was never used.
When you ask, his form blurs, and for a brief flicker of a moment, he just silently screams,
Oh my God.
like agonized, and then just flashes back as though nothing happens. Apologies, what was your question?
It was never used.
No, not for that purpose, unfortunately.
What? One sec.
Well,
Why did you?
Scream?
Are you okay?
What was it? You said not used for that purpose. Was it used for something else?
Yes. Would you like something to eat?
What do you
No.
have? Do you have anything to eat?
Help yourself.
Absolutely.
Oh,
not.
no, I'm okay, thank you.
Don't do it.
It's like Miss Havisham in here. It is like...
I'm not Abbott. I'm kind of intrigued.
Yeah, you pick like a piece of... It's like an old withered chicken leg.
Oh, no, not me.
Completely dry. There's not a wick of moisture left.
Could I sniff it?
Eugene, there
Oh,
are so
Eugene,
many
no.
diseases here that we're not immune to.
It just doesn't smell of any... It smells of dust.
Fossils.
And like the fibre of the muscle is just completely solid.
Can I bag it?
Sure.
I just want to.
Yeah, you bag it.
Where was you going to get like fossilised food from?
Go do an alchemy check on
Make
me.
it into a poison.
Is there anything else in the room?
That's actually a good
Can I
point.
just look around?
Sure, roll a perception check. It was after the great unbinding that this place remained unused and forgotten. I remained here. I thought I was forgotten. I thought. Time passed differently then. But they came, those of the true gods that survived. What did you get?
12.
Yeah, it's like a triple height ceilinged room, and you like on a glance around, all you can see in the corners of the room is like these piles of ash. The fire that he was boiling the tea over is the only source of heat, and the light coming through the windows is ashen as well. You think there's probably many rooms, but you'd have to go back out up the stairs and have an explore.
Enthor survives.
Just twitches at you, and then carries on as though he hasn't heard you. They came, those of the gods that survived, Calcatrice, the Core, Torkaku, Septenkal, Maru, Nuravorn. They came here, and they told me that this place was to be used to house not Enthoranduran, but a secret, and one that I must protect.
What's the secret?
I do not know. They told me. They told me, and then for a flash of a moment, the image of Anders' cries, just tears streaming down his face, and then just snaps back. But they told me Enthoranduran was killed, stopping the spread of the malignant domain. And then he completely is nonchalant again.
Well, Aura speaks to him like on a fairly regular basis, so I don't think he's dead.
He's holding back,
Yeah. No.
well, the edge, that domain that was created.
They would not lie.
Why? Why wouldn't they lie?
Well,
Why?
Why what?
Why would they lie?
Why do people lie?
Why do gods lie?
They wanted to hide something here, you to protect us.
Enthor Andran is dead. This is the way. This is the way it has been. This is the...
I don't think he can handle any other option. Yeah, he's so dead. He's so dead. Totally dead. You're so right. Gods would never lie. Gods are great.
Can I take out the old symbol?
Is your body here?
No.
He gave this to me before he sent me. And I'm going to take out just the hilt of the great sword.
Kind of looks at them for a moment, put it on the table, and pays more attention to the symbol. And looks at you again, Freya. My body is not here. With Enthor Andran dead, they used the king's hold below to hide dangerous secrets they said could contributed to the great unbinding. And despite my mourning, I am honoured that the lock and the key I designed was sufficient to hide these things. So they took my memories, they placed them in a fragment of a heartstone, and so I could live on in perpetuity. It starts twitching again. Perpetuity, he was trying to say, and then purgatory, and then... I do not know what is down there, other than my lock that remains.
Are we permitted to see the lock?
Of course. Although I cannot take you down there, I can show you the way. I can show you the entrance. But
Why can't you go down there?
He kind of gets stuck. And with that question, for a flash of a moment, Anders' form disappears, and you see what I can only describe as a kind of corpse of napped obsidian, and then just lipless and pretty horrific, and then just flashes back. I apologize. You see, in creating a cage for a crest coil who was to be corrupted by the malignant domain, I had to understand the domain itself. I had to get close to it, and I became...
Corrupted?
Yes. When the ones above found me, it had been many centuries. My soul belonged to the domain. That is why they took my memories, took my body, they placed my memories within a heartstone and incinerated what was left behind, I believe, my soul. And thus I remain only memories made conscious, although I remember the fire, the star storm, the heat.
I think you remember more than you're letting on.
Well...
Has anyone else come recently before us?
Recently?
Well, I mean, ever, yeah, we're the first people.
Oh, no,
Since,
there have been people here. I wouldn't be able to tell you how long ago. I've showed them the way to the courtyard, and unfortunately that is as far as they get.
What do you mean that's as far as they get?
No one has made it further than the courtyard.
What's in the courtyard?
I can't remember. As I said, I was corrupted and taken by the domain when I finished this place. I wonder if they did not wish me to know.
More importantly, how's the tea?
It's pretty good. It's dusty, it's a bit funky, but it's drinkable.
I'm gonna swill it around, but not drink it.
Little
not
bit
in
like...
my mouth, just
okay.
around.
Oh, okay, right.
Like mouthful.
Just find a plant.
It's got the grit of it's got the grit to it.
I've already
got a
finished
dusty
mine.
cup as well.
There's more to go around.
For science.
Is the courtyard on the same level as this?
No, it is below. I will show you the way, but please, there's no rush. Rest if you wish. Eat. I can take you when you're ready. The captain, but just for record, the captain looks like fucking shit.
I forgot he was here.
He's like leaning against the wall.
Does he
He's
need
a
to
corpse.
rest?
Do you want to eat something?
No, I am fine.
I mean, I don't think we need to roll an inside check to tell that that's a straight up
You
lie.
rolled me, yeah, he's not fine.
15.
Yeah, he looks worse.
No.
Bit of blood crusting around his nose.
Maybe we should not linger.
Lerolith appears in front of the captain. You have it, don't you? Key. The captain kind of takes a couple of steps back. Looks at you guys. And nods. He's...
No, I've got the key.
It was a fail-safe. And the key that proves the lock, of course. For you cannot have a lock without a key. Kind of stares off just into empty space for a while.
Is there anything special about the lock?
Yes, of course. Yes.
What would happen were one to put the key in the lock?
Well, it would open, of course.
And what would
Nothing
come out?
else?
I do not know what is behind.
Did the ones that came before, did they have a key?
No. And so they were destined to fail. I wish to ask you a favour. If you are to succeed, I will show you the way to the entrance. If you promise to take me with you when you leave this place.
Sure.
What will you do?
I don't know. I don't know what it is like out there,
The world has changed.
undoubtedly. I lived in a time we called the Founding. Many thousands of years. Well, time was different, but we called it the Golden Age. In some way. Hubris. Stares out the window for a while.
I really feel sorry for this guy.
We'll take you with us. We'll show you the sky.
And the stars.
And the great blue oceans.
And some butter.
Futter.
And an owl.
Oh, he's not with you, is he?
No, he's not with me. I don't want him to die.
Yeah, you got to keep pets safe, my guy.
Yeah. He kind of, you could see him taking it all in, but he's just staring out the window.
Can I just ask you to repeat? Did he say that it was the secrets and mistakes ordered by Septum Carl that were in here?
He said, so when he talked about Septum Cult, he said that those are the gods that survived, and then he listed a few. He said Calcatrice, Torkaku, Septum Carl,
Skip forward.
Unravel, and they came here and told me that this place was to be used not to house Entherandaran, but a secret, one that I must protect.
This is me doing in video games when you're just rapidly pressing like skip square, like keep going.
He said to hide dangerous secrets
Oh God.
Yeah.
Miracle, I think.
was said to contribute to the great unbinding itself.
I'm gonna ask you one more thing.
Go for it. You may have the key to the lock, but I warn you, the deterrents I built will still work. They are. Looked out the window again.
Oh,
Is he weak?
do you want to move on then?
Carry on.
Because I have a note from research that I did that I've got lost the first half of it, which was moulded at the hands of Septum Carl to hide the secrets and mistakes of the creation of the entanglement, contributed to the great unbinding. From what he's just said, would I correlate the two?
100%.
Cool, thank you.
I can give you. Actually, if you roll an intelligence check for me, please.
Because I also have a note that those are the one. I think those are the 1,000 seals. It's only a 12.
Okay, so the 1,000 seals were, they were the sticking plasters. So you've gathered that they were the sticking plasters to cover up the mistakes. Septenkar was called the Lawkeeper.
Yep.
And supposedly was the gatekeeper of the Great Burrows. The 1,000 seals were designed to hide those secrets, as you just deduced. Yeah, I think that's one.
Thanks. Notes.
Yeah. Okay. He's just going to stare out the window. There's plenty of tea to go around, so Eugene, you can help yourself to more.
Cool.
While we're hovering around, I could talk to Unravel.
Crack on. Absolutely crack on.
I need some yes or no questions.
Okay. That's harder. Because the question
we don't
is
know
like,
what's
what's in there, my guy?
behind the door.
How many questions do you get?
Yes.
3?
Can we recover his
3.
memories?
Yeah.
Are they here?
Are the memories?
Do we get any more questions?
Can I have unlimited questions?
You could ask.
Real whatever's behind the door.
You could ask, should we actually take him out of this place?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Ooh,
This is like some.
the tea has given me inspiration.
That's
I'll
a
try to
good
reach out to
question.
Anthor after this as well.
Of course.
And I have another question once that's done as well. So
How long has the tea been here?
Damn. Okay, I don't have a question anymore.
Shit, that's the good question. Shit, my question.
I mean, I can ask mine very quickly. From what he said, would it suggest that this is the malignant domain? Because there was just something that he said that was like, huh?
So I'll clear some of it up. That's no problem. So the malignant domain is a place, so another dimension from the outer known, outside of the entanglement. And Enthor, what he was saying was that Enthor feared that he was the only one who could feel the kind of the presence of that place, and he believed it was encroaching on the entanglement. He believed that it was coming.
It was just Lerolith was just hanging out real close to it, and that's how he got fucked up.
He kind of channeled it in making the prison, because in his logic he was like, I need to understand the malignant domain to cage an Enthor corrupted by the malignant domain, and so in getting close to it, it fucked him up, corrupted him. But he succeeded. It's just that it fucked him up.
Cool.
Do we want to make any guesses at what's behind the door?
Can we ask if what's behind the door is real bad?
Oh, we're gonna fucking die. Are we gonna die if we open that fucking door?
Let's do it anyway.
I mean, yeah, it's just nice to know.
Whoa!
Is there a creature in the cage? Or a being in the cage?
It's a fort, actually.
I mean,
Oh,
if
God.
it's
Fort of Dread.
Is it the big god?
No, it's not.
is it the
god?
is it fuck?
Is it death?
Oh, is it your man?
It's a mark.
That's not.
No, your man's the old one. And I liked your man
Alright.
more.
Yeah, your man was
Your boy.
I liked that we bullied you so hard into changing the name of one of your gods.
I was your man is a great.
Your man is great.
And I'm his disciple, your boy.
Fuck. Your boy.
We're the boys.
I'm gonna take my little cup of gross tea, put a little droplet of like holy water in it, and sit on the floor.
It's safe now.
Just bubbles.
It explodes.
And I light some incense and dunk it in the water
Yeah.
and cast commune.
Hey. So you got how many questions? 3?
3 questions.
And it's just yes or no, or I could give an unclear.
Can be answered with yes or no. Correct answer. They can give unclear.
Okay.
I liked Mike's one about should we take him out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take him to Nando's.
Oh, really nice.
The memory of Lerolith at the King's Hold. Should we free him?
You get a the crackle of electricity, and a kind of flat line, which kind of you understand as it's not a straight answer.
Oh, fuck.
We have to make our own ethical decisions. This is fucking bullshit.
Just have it now.
Yes.
If we were to enter the
Seal Sanctum.
the Seal Sanctum,
Would
would we unleash something very, very dangerous that will kill everyone?
If it's unclear.
you get the same unclear.
Oh, for fuck's
Oh, I must
Charlie
have
really
seen the
said,
question.
I don't want to be Noramon today.
No.
Is it a beastie?
You have the
Is there
lantern for
is
more
there
detailed
something-
answers.
Is there something in the cage other than a secret, I guess? Like, I don't know.
Oh, but-
like something living that's going to fuck us up.
Is there a protector?
Oh
in
yeah,
there,
but
or-
you know these gods would pull the bullshit of, well, technically a being is a secret, and then be like, no, do you want? We
we
weren't
go down
specific
I'm telling you,
enough.
it's a metaphor in there. It's just a metaphor.
Please let it be a metaphor.
If we go down there, we're going to get fucked up.
Well, we're definitely going to get fucked up, so that's a silly question.
Oh, honeybee.
We might be able to convince it.
All right.
Can we talk to it?
Yeah.
Is it reasonable?
Those snap 20s.
Should we ask the table what they took through here?
Hell yeah.
I don't have it prepared.
While you're imprisoned in the King's Hold, is it a
Thing?
god?
Is it a god?
Yeah.
You feel a crackle of lightning, and the kind of absence of anything, which you take as a no.
Which you take as uncertain.
We can kill a not god. We've done it before.
To be fair, we have killed a god too.
I really hope you're not mad at me. I know you locked them in there for a reason.
But it's time that they came out.
Gotta know what's behind the door. Gotta know.
It's not a fun grounding if you've not got a friend.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I will get grounded in the sea on a tiny boat.
We won't let you go on the sea on a tiny boat.
Okay.
It'll be a big
Then you feel your connection clear, like the clouds parting after a storm.
Yeah, I mean, I could just go, let's just do it.
Let's go.
Whilst this is all
I
happening,
feel good about
Can I ask the being if I can just have an explore around the rest of the house?
Yeah, it kind of snaps over to you. Of course.
I just want to mosey.
Yes, please.
Cool. Can I just wander off then
Sure.
if anyone wants to come with?
I want to go on an explore.
Is there anything we could perhaps take from here? Or is it yours?
The
and
chicken?
Only yours.
You seem fine with the chicken.
Most things. I have little of any value here. If you find something that may help you, then I guess you may take it.
Oh, chicken.
Cool.
Yeah, can I just have a rummage,
Sure.
mosey, just wander around?
Yes, of course.
See if I find anything cool.
Okay, so those of you going for an explore, so is it Sentinel, Moxie, and Eugene?
Okay, also.
Okay, and Amaya. Just have a wander. So you move out into the courtyard. There is two spiral staircases that go up to the same landing, so it seems like it's a bit of a design choice rather than a route anywhere. But if you just give me investigation checks.
With
general.
help from those sweet
Sure.
familiars. Have you still got Persephone out?
I can whip Persephone out. I don't. Persephone's not. I know. I can still use a help action with Persephone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is everyone there?
What do I get?
Pretty
Oh,
much.
hell
You can go
yeah.
if you want. Yeah, everyone can go if they want.
Oh, I was going to try and speak to her.
Yeah, no worries. That's fine.
Oh my god, I'm rolling like
I got a 7, so I find nothing.
Perception.
You
Investigation.
find rocks.
Investigations.
22 for me.
Okay.
Close, 21.
Hang on.
18.
18.
13.
Pretty solid.
13.
Today's not my day.
Come join me down here.
21 is
Oh, no, you're not.
without a crit.
7. Okay, anyone who got more than 18, you
Don't leave me
move
hanging.
your way. So yeah, Sentinel and Eugene, you.
I thought it was just yeah.
So everyone kind of, as a group, you go room to room. You find each one either empty or that it's just full of furniture or something that's covered in ash. None of the furniture or the anything is crumbling. It seems intact. There's like a few sideboards. With vases on them, and there's just mummified flowers within it. You find a room full of statues and busts that are covered in sheets.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Sentinel and Eugene, you both pick up on a streak in the ash. It reminds like something's been dragged along it.
Does it look like his footprints?
It does indeed. You realise that it's his strange kind of footprints, and they lead to a small room. Ash is piling up on the sides of the walls, much like the rest of the place, except it's been cleared from the lead-lined windows. There's one window that's been cleared from the panes, and in the centre of the room, right in front of the window, the footprints end. There's just a hollow in the ash and kind of a wall area of floorboard where he just stands. And there is a room, and there's a small locked built-in cupboard in this room. And it is locked, yeah.
Would you like me to unlock it?
Go for it.
Might kick the door in.
It's a sleight of hand with proficiency.
Yeah, you're proficient in these tools.
Oh yeah, +6, +6. That was like not going to help at all. Dirty 20.
Nice. Okay. You open it. It is clotted with ash like everywhere else, but inside there is literally just one thing, and it's like a lump of something that's covered in ash. You blow the ash off, and it covers you.
Sorry, Eugene.
I'm like eye level.
It covers you, Eugene.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're both peering in, and you both see that where that mound was.
Actually, I'd have my goggles on.
Yeah, you.
Okay, yeah. So you just squeak clean. You see a lump of something that looks like a kind of not a fist-sized, maybe Eugene fist-sized coil stone, but it lacks the luster. It lacks the pearlescent depth of coil stones. It's clouded and cracked. But yeah, you don't know anything about it on first inspection.
Should we cheeky investigate?
Oh yeah, go on.
Cheeky.
Just cheeky.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna whip out my book and
You do.
cast Identify
Okay.
as
Very
a
nice.
ritual.
So 10 minutes passes. Sentinel kind of
I would
Looking
something
around the room.
that I would have done while he was doing that.
yeah.
So what is like if I look out the window that he was standing in?
You look out onto the garden, the kind of maze that was the knee-high maze.
So as if he was watching for people to come.
It doesn't look down the entrance. It looks like off to one side. You just see like those skeletal trees, and it goes very dark in a way that's not natural, like cloud, like cloud cover, kind of clotting the edge of the land. But he's just looking. He just looks out onto the garden effectively.
Cool. While Eugene's doing his ritual, I'll do a detect magic ritual as well.
Sure thing.
Might as well.
Yeah. Okay. So they both go live at the same time. Eugene, this is a spent heartstone fragment. Is a piece of the heart of a Eurakos and the core around which their crystalline bodies are formed.
That's pretty cool.
You can use it for two things. It can be used in place of a diamond worth 500 gold,
Nice.
or you can use it in alchemy as an uncommon divine essence.
Very cool. So a spent heartstone.
You guys can decide what you want to do with that.
So it's a 500 gold.
Yes. Either 500 gold or an uncommon divine essence.
Does it specifically have to be diamond or just any component worth?
Well, if it's unless it's something specific, so you could use it for gold or diamond, but anything where it's like a pendant with a so and so, you wouldn't be able to use it for.
So if it was like a ruby or something like that, you could do that.
Yeah. If a gemstone or gold worth up to 500, you could use it in place of.
Did you say it was uncommon divine?
Yes.
Cool.
I do the Indiana Jones. Absolutely no need for it, just...
I was already on the book. I've already touched it.
I do
Still
it
does
from the book.
Okay. Moxie, you were just looking around the house.
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing really appears as a pinprick of magic, but the entire place, from like the beams in the walls of the house to the stone of the floor and the ground floor, there is a faint kind of outline of enchantment to the whole place. Where this place was not built by builders, but was created by magic. Okay. The floor is yours. Oh, Ori, you wanted to do some...
Yeah, I wanted to try and...
Some god whispering.
Just chat to Enthor.
Give him chat. Just a quick catch up.
You're right.
I don't know if you can hear me, but...
If you're going to meditate and pray, I would like you to roll a... I guess we've done this before. It's religion. It has to be religion check, doesn't it? Which is wisdom based. Oh no, but you're charisma based. So let's do. What's your first thing you're going to say when you try and concentrate?
I don't know if you can hear me, but Larylith is here, or the remains.
Roll a.
He doesn't believe me that you're still out there.
Roll either a persuasion or another charisma-based check. You can choose.
I'll go persuasion.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a 13.
Do it with advantage for what you said.
That's worse.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. Your connection is weak. The mention of Larylith stirs Enthor. He says. You feel his presence. You could probably ask one question.
The cage built to hold you, they used for keeping secrets. But they took away his memories. Do you know what any of the other defenses he put in place were?
You feel the rumble in your chest, in your sternum, of Enthor's presence from within the edge, and he says, "It was designed to."
It's a Tommy Day.
Tommy Day 2.
It's always
Electric.
Tommy Day.
Electric Boogaloo.
It was designed to trap powerful, magical entities. Your magic may not be as strong as it needs to be here.
That's not.
Nah, we'll be fine.
I don't have any magic, so I'm all good. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait a minute.
Your whole deal.
Shit.
We are boned.
I mean, ask what other traps there were in this place.
That's it. You feel the connection break and frazzle.
Okay.
Maybe that's the only one. Maybe that's the only trap. There's no other trap. It's fine.
Just the one, actually.
It's just the one trap.
Actually.
Yeah. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Sentinel,
Yeah, babes.
is it alright if I have that heartstone? I believe
yes,
we have. No, I just wanted to only because I can potentially make some very, very powerful potions with this.
Yeah, cool. I mean, do we have enough diamonds to do? That was the only thing.
Yeah,
do we want to?
If someone dies, that obviously takes priority.
Yeah.
I guess. I'm joking. That was a
I
joke.
guess, I suppose. Oh yeah, I'm absolutely fine. But I want to give Freya the option of also, you two can duke it out over a diamond.
Do we already have one?
We already have coil shots.
Oh, you can use
Which I
500.
can use. 300 is what
Cool.
I need for that spell.
Oh, then yeah, cool. That was the only thing. Is like I don't want to commit to potions right now when also
Yeah,
death.
if more than one
I'm always
person
gonna play
dies,
the
then I'm
research.
kidnapped.
I think I have 2 more for you.
Don't we have just a core? Do we have any core stones?
We had one, but I think we broke it down. I have 2 coil shards as well that I just kept
I believe
so
you
that you
did do
didn't keep
that,
giving
yeah.
them to gods.
Well,
Yeah, I still got.
I have 3, so I need 2 to do the spell because they're worth 200 each.
Yeah, I've got one.
But we're good for now. You can keep it for now.
Cool, yeah, fine. Absolutely. Sorry I stole it off your book.
Think of the... Oh, I could do so much with this. Eugene's very excited.
Sick. I'm excited on our own.
golden potion.
Do we need to make any preparations?
How long does putting poison on some blow darts last?
Oh, okay. How long did it last? I'm not going to be a dick. I think if you spend the
put it
time
on
putting
now.
it... Yeah, like, it's fine, yeah.
Thanks. Cool.
You just track how many are poisoned, and that's all good.
Black Perum's 3 doses, I think. 3 uses.
I spoke to Enthil briefly.
You did?
He said whatever's in that's going to be powerful, possibly more powerful than my magic.
I mean, you've been a
Well, I mean,
sorcerer
there's
for 2
6 of us,
minutes.
so
Dragon.
We're all 6. So you alone, maybe, but us...
yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah, we'll be
He might not know there's more of us. I don't know.
I kind of fumbled my words a bit. What he was trying to say was that...
Your magic won't be as powerful.
Yes, as in your magic will not feel as potent as it normally does in this place.
Won't do as much
so there's like a
damage.
magic dampening.
Yeah, that was
Well,
that was
that's
what I was trying to say.
worse.
Yeah, that fucking sucks ass, dude.
Oh, don't be a
Good job with stabbing.
Oh, piss.
Oh,
Don't be a
fuck!
holder, please.
Oh, no. What if we finally meet a dragon? What if we get confirmation of dragons existing in this realm?
We can't go into.
Are you saying that aloud?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Maybe.
Maybe I am. The dragon's real.
Hey, Mr. Larry.
You have to tell me a dragon's real.
Good look, a dragon outside.
Is there a dragon outside?
Is that what he's waiting for?
You didn't see one when you looked last.
I was looking for 10 minutes. Was there a dragon?
You didn't notice a dragon.
Should we go?
Where are you
I
guys?
think
You're
we
just in the
should.
I
corridor.
don't know.
We're just in the corridor.
We're already at the
We
bottom.
should
of
go
the
find that
place.
Okay. He's making more tea.
I'm spending the entire time we're not going
Just
just
been
looking
made
for a
for
dragon.
15,000 years.
No, only the last. How long have we been in here together? A few years.
1,500 years.
Years.
But just us?
Yes.
About 10 minutes.
Yeah, half an hour.
Oh, then that is how long I've been making tea.
Is there just a cupboard literally full of tea?
You found in your looking around, you found a pantry with just mummified food, and it's like stacks of bricks of tea that have been compressed into lumps.
On a different day, I can purify food of poison or disease. I mean, is any of this stuff we want to revitalise?
I mean, if you do that, it'll be edible. It will just. It's
ass.
dry. It's dry and covered in ash and spiders'
some
webs.
tea?
Will it taste of anything?
Do you want tea?
Oh, there's spices?
Do we want
Should
tea
look
for
for
some cooking?
Not from this place, no.
I pocket some tea.
Yeah, no, I'll take a brick of tea.
Little brick,
I can grasp the chicken and see if it comes back to life.
Yes.
We need
little soap, like a bar of soap-sized brick of tea.
Oh boy.
I just
I'll
think
take
we'll be
one.
related now.
Look, it doesn't.
Okay, let's do something.
Fucking grasping a chicken. Sorry. We were doing
Well, if we
Chicken is on
both go
fire.
for a leg and see what happens.
The chicken is literally.
Nothing is gonna happen. No ways to spell this.
It's a cash.
Good.
Oh no.
That's a 23.
I rolled a natural one, so I missed.
Do what?
We were going to both shock and grasp the chicken at the same time. I missed.
You both do it at the same time. Aura grabs the chicken. It
was out of reach for me. I'm just like,
all of the cobwebs on it are just immediately incinerated, and there's like and some smoke rises from where your hand is. When you take your hand away from the leg, it is on fire. And Eugene, you shocking grasp what looks like a chunk of bread or like a loaf of bread, and that it just absorbs it and jars it. But now the chicken
Also,
is
now
on
there's
fire.
toast.
Yeah, who wants toast?
Is the chicken dancing?
The chicken is on fire. It is as dry as it could possibly be.
Cool, time to leave, I guess.
Can I try to put out the fire?
Yeah.
Yes. How do you do it?
I don't know. I just get some
I
of
just
my
don't get in the tea.
coat and try to. Pat
Yeah,
it.
you pat down the. Yeah, you've now got smouldered, burnt bits of chicken and cobwebs on your coat.
No.
Maybe I should turn the light on the way out.
Laralith,
Yes,
will you show us the lock,
if you are ready.
the way to the courtyard?
So ready? Does the captain look ready?
He's just like out of it, and Detrius is kind of like. He asks him if he wants a hand up, and the captain's like, "No, I'm fine."
Was Florin with us as well?
Yeah, Florin's been with you. He's been outside. He's been kicking stones around, throwing.
He wasn't invited in.
Yeah, no, he's been in. He's just like kicking stones and like
Like a
boy,
15-year-old
like
boy.
You didn't have to come with us.
Yeah, we told him not to. Again.
You're gonna die.
he rushes in. Then like here's you guys moving about. Like, oh, ready to go.
Have you finished kicking
think we're
rocks,
ready.
buddy?
Yeah, it's weird up there.
Do you see any dragons?
No, well, what?
Sad.
Does he know? Does he acknowledge what the word dragon is, or he's like, "What's a dragon?"
Florin?
Yeah.
No, he just looks like shocked.
Oh, so he's not like you're making up words.
No.
Was there a dragon born?
The theory of a dragon exists here.
Okay, fine.
The idea of a dragon.
Yeah,
there-
the concept of a dragon.
Because there are dragon born, which implies the existence of dragons, but Charlie's been very clear that we haven't specifically found out if dragons exist.
Maybe we should get supplies and make a dragon.
I think we should,
We should go.
stick to the current.
No,
Let's move.
let's not rail. Let's make a dragon.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Go.
You guys. So Lerolith takes you down into the like entryway where the two stairways spiraled up. He takes you through a middle door which goes down, and you go through corridors in the basement that everything kind of smells of this sweet smelling ash, almost like perfumed ash. And the carpets are all fraying, they're green and fraying. And you go down another set of stairs, you pass an empty pantry. The ash here is like compacted, it's like compacted snow at your ankles. And Lerolith takes you to what looks like a garden gate into a bricked hallway. So it's like a garden gate, it's like an arched hallway. And he unlocks the door with a set of keys. Opens it, leaves it open for you guys to follow, and he just goes straight down. And down this bricked hallway, you walk. It has a very shallow spiral, and you go down for what feels like many floors. And there are white candles burning in little alcoves along the wall as you descend, but they're far enough apart that there's a brief period between dark and light. That is between the lights that it's quite dark, and you kind of hear him echoing ahead. He's like, "I have, as I said, shown others down this place, but none came with the key as you do, and then there's none that made it past this courtyard." And eventually, after a few minutes, you reach another gate. He unlocks it, pushes it open. You see that there is a courtyard beyond. And he steps aside. He doesn't go inside. He just kind of steps out the way and to let you pass.
Is there anything else we should know?
I wish I could give you a warning of some sort, but all I can say is I was a smart man, so just not to sound condescending, but pay attention, I guess. Just keep your eyes peeled. Yes, I'm afraid that's all I can say.
Does this courtyard look? Is there any similarities between this courtyard and the courtyard in Sentinel's?
No, not really.
Fake Dad's house.
If you're walking, are you walking in? Because you're kind of all sort of two abreast in the hallway, kind of thing. So if you go in, it is a subterranean courtyard. So there's a roof of stone. Ahead of you, there is it's like a semicircle. This whole courtyard has a semicircle shape, and it's made of kind of shattered brick. The walls are, the stalactites hang from the ceiling. and directly ahead of you on the far wall is a curved wall, and there are 10 faceless statues before it with vast wings.
With wings.
Great.
Yeah.
Do they look like Aura when Aura has wings?
They're featureless, and they kind of, the wings are feathered rather than skeletal. And there is, in the roof is a single grate about 50 feet up, and that sheds a shaft of light on a pedestal in the middle of the room. Ash falls through that grate like motes of dust, and all over the place are mounds of bodies, like bodies laying on the floor. They're skeletal, and they all reach for the pedestal, this flat pedestal, but there are no bodies on the pedestal itself. The bodies themselves aren't too covered in ash like the rest of the place up here, just those around the window where some ash has drifted down, the grate in the ceiling. The bodies are a mix of all sorts, of the wealthy, of poor, of people maybe that once were pirates. There are those there with wings, but they're all skeletons. And yes, on the far wall, behind that curved wall, behind the 10 statues, there is, each of the statues has got an inscription about them, but on the wall behind them is a large carving in Celestial, for those of you who can read Celestial. It says, consume their chaos, their stars and souls, consume their hearts, and with it create, endure, and unravel all things.
I'll go as far as consume their chaos.
Consume their chaos,
Yeah.
their stars and souls, consume their hearts, and with it create, endure, and unravel all things.
Is that a phrase from anything recognizable?
Those are the moments of creation, duration, and unraveling, right?
Yes.
I love taking notes so much.
Detrius kind of laughs. It's like, it's never a happy to him, is it?
Can I divine sense again?
You may. You hear the gate lock behind you, and Lerolith's like, and Lerolith says, "Good luck.
Could you maybe not lock it?
Yeah, why do you have to lock it?
I will leave the keys in the door.
Okay,
Great.
Then what's the point of locking it then?
You can reach through, but you'll know why I must lock the gate.
If he was smart, he wouldn't have lost his memories. So he can't be that smart.
Good point.
You're so smart, how come you're dead?
You have no memories.
Yeah, but
That was
like not questioning your intelligence, but isn't your intelligence score like a negative? So I think that's fine.
yeah. I mean, isn't yours worse?
No,
Oh,
I think it's the same. -1.
I'll leave the keys on this side of the
it
door.
was nice to meet you.
And he like puts a hand up and turns
High five.
through the bars.
Yeah.
All right, you high five him.
High five you, Dad.
You feel
Oh no.
you feel the stone. Your hand goes through the image of his hand, and you feel the kind of the obsidian kind of crunching beneath.
You're solid.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Turns and walks up.
All right. Is anything immediately obvious as a trap, like a funny foot
What are you looking
Are there
for?
dead bodies around here?
There are dead bodies everywhere.
or
But
a
are they
little
undead
paving
bodies?
slab?
Oh, you've done your divine sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are currently completely inert. There is no magic. There is no evil. There is no good about them. There is.
Anything off of anything?
What's the range?
60.
If you were to move among the bodies,
Yeah.
then you can detect good and evil,
Yeah, good, evil.
celestial, fiend, and undead.
Yeah, and anything affected by the Hallowed spell.
The pedestal itself, you get a faint aura of what is it? Good, evil. No, you don't get anything. Apologies.
I got nothing.
Well,
Maybe no, it's too long. Apologies. Just because everything's so old.
Cool.
how big's the room that we're in? Is there maybe a battle you should be aware of?
Not at the moment.
All right, I take it a couple of steps forward. Let's go.
You step among the bodies. Yeah. They don't move. It's kind of hard to find a foothold in some areas, but then it clears after a while.
Can we get the captain up the front, maybe?
I mean, yeah, I can make some more skeletons.
Moxie's hit one that off.
Yeah. I'm not salivating, but
Grim.
but my eyes are very eager.
Nice.
You guys tell me what you're doing. Happy to clarify.
Yeah, fuck, I'm making 2 more skellies.
That takes 2 enemies out if we...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go towards the statues.
Yeah.
Just see what the inscriptions are beneath them.
Okay.
Have a chat.
Yeah, speak to furniture.
So there are 10, and they are all in Celestial. You make your way around, and you quickly realise that these are the names of the ones above. So you have Evrain, the Mother of Magic, Volkai, Father of Creation. You guys going to write all this down?
Yeah.
I never write anything down.
You don't have to. I was surprised you weren't going to. Calcrates, the core of all. Nelanan, the dancer of the outer worlds. Torkaku, the all-entangling one.
I hope the dancer one is literally dancer.
Septenkal, the wallkeeper. Varden, the architect and scribe. Mordiram, death. Maru, the logical. Nuravorn, the starstorm. And that is it.
Those guys are gods. Whatever. Statues.
It's Leroy Jenkins.
Do the actual statues have any distinguishing features between them, or do they all look exactly the same? Great.
There is another, what I wouldn't necessarily call a statue, but next to the pedestal itself, there appears to be what looks like maybe was once a statue, but it's just a pile, like maybe once a sphere, but it's like a pile of rubble. And that's right next to the pedestal. And the pedestal is one of the only bits of the ground that are not covered in bodies. And it's covered in ash.
I'd like to go look at the sphere, please.
Okay, sphere.
Can I go up to the Norivon one?
Okay.
Sorry, I've seen what Will's called his next skeletons.
So we've got Credence and Nathaniel.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel's the one that got me.
As they kind of click together, you notice that they each have a cored out section in their chest that goes completely through the middle of them.
Because it took out their hearts.
Should we talk to them and see what happened?
What were you? So you were looking at
The
Nuravorn. Yeah, what are you looking for?
Just like if there's anything interesting on the statue at all.
I won't make you roll. I think they are all this. You quickly realise they're all the same. And yeah, the Celestial, as just says, Nuravorn, the Starstorm. The statue's kind of rubble in the middle next to the pedestal. Roll an investigation check for me, please.
It's only an 11. That was a natural one.
There's ash kind of like clotting the gaps between the bits of rubble. Like, would you move anything out the way? Or would you just look? Okay, you move a piece of like rubble around out the way. Some of the ash kind of falls down the sides, and you find underneath it a small sphere, like the size of a small egg. It's like a topaz gem. Okay.
In the rubble, so that's like, it looks like it used to be a statue. Maybe.
Yes, maybe some kind of.
Is it possible to find bits of the statue with like words on them?
You can have a look. So
I didn't roll very good.
you can. So basically, there's this pedestal in the middle, which is like a circular pedestal covered in ash, and then just ahead of it is this little statue that's been turned to rubble. That's where Sentinel found this topaz gem.
I would like to try and find bits with words on it.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Can I help her? Because I was there to begin with.
Sure.
I was there.
So can I do 2?
Yes.
Cool.
What are you guys doing on this side of the table?
I'm just waiting. I know something bad's gonna happen, so I'm just. No, I'm just having a general look. I'm not looking at anything specific, but just taking the.
Sure.
I was going to ask, but not instruct, if you maybe wanted to identify the topaz sphere as an option. But if you don't want to do that, that's also legit. I don't know how useful it would be, and if your investigation would glean more. I said it's a possible. What's the word? Possible route for you. Do what you want.
You guys have a think.
15.
15. After a while, you don't find anything with any words on it. It looks like it might after picking up a few bits, you think it might have once been some kind of column. Maybe it was like the shape of it was maybe a column. You definitely think that maybe it was taller than it was wide, and you don't find any really refined bits of carvings. So it was possibly some simple structure.
So is there a door in here?
There is no door. There is this
statues.
ash-covered pedestal. The walls look like crumbling, like a crumbling cave, and that is it. Roll an investigation check.
Because I'm there, can I go with help?
You can indeed.
Investigation isn't my best one. Does someone else want to do it? I'm not very intelligent. And I'm rolling like trash today. And I didn't do guiding then.
Uh-oh.
Is that that's 9. 12.
So you were looking at this like rubble right next to this pedestal, and the pedestal itself is about 10 feet across and covered in fine ash, but you can kind of see a pattern beneath it. It's like almost like a massive manhole cover, but it's covered in ash, and you can kind of see there are some patterns underneath it, but you would have to clear it.
Should we clear it, Sentinel?
Do you want some help?
Get out my archaeology brush. I don't have that.
This is the only part of the floor with no bodies on it, more or less.
Seal uses his little tail like a brush.
Okay, so
Reversing it.
So you guys gather round it. The captain kind of hobbles forward and watches, and you clear it carefully. And underneath is this big stone circle, and carved over the space with a gemstone set in each point is a triangle. So there's like a flat 10-foot wide circle and a triangle in the middle, and at each point is a gemstone. So there's three in total, and at each of those points next to the gemstones inscribed one word in Celestial. One of them says creation, one of them says duration, and the other one says unraveling.
And there's none missing.
They seem set into it.
What colour are they?
There are no colours at the moment. They are just dim.
They're just like clear gemstones. Mm-hmm. Great.
Just dark.
Great.
And it's not a place for another one.
Nope.
Cool.
I mean, this is where the ritual happens, isn't it?
How are you guys kind of gathered around it, like brushing it off and looking at it?
Can I go to the creation one and touch the stone and cast light on it, which is a creation spell?
Okay.
Nice.
You cast light on it. The gemstone takes on the luster that you would expect, but nothing else happens.
Nice.
Oh, that was
We need a
clever.
necromancy one on unraveling. What's the other one?
Duration.
Creation, duration, and unraveling. Creation's at the top. Bottom left is duration, and then bottom right is unraveling.
Maybe like an arcana check to sort of like out for like lore and stuff around these types of spells. Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. 23.
Okay.
Duration being.
You
Like a shieldy sort of thing.
you think that with 23, you know that obviously creation was this period in time when the world was created, and then the duration was a moment that you're currently living in, and unraveling was a sort of a prophesized end. But no matter the mental gymnastics you do, you can't quite fit the schools of magic into that formula.
Yeah.
So it's like just doesn't fit.
So why did auras work?
Because he cast light on it, so the light
Oh,
that
it
would
just
go
lit
on.
up.
It just went
It just
through.
lit up. Okay, cool.
So like when he does it on Ansel's tail and that.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't actually make anything happen. He just made it shiny.
And it is real shiny.
It is a creation spell, so I tried.
Yeah.
I've got
Smart
an
thinking.
intelligence.
Can I take out some sugar from a pouch, blow it around the room and cast See Invisibility, please?
Okay.
Oh, I totally just the lantern.
What's the area that it works? It's the See Invisibility
yeah.
spell. I see what you're saying, right.
Yeah.
What are you doing on Sugar Bud? Do I need to get you some more?
Unlimited sugar.
This is the magic sugar.
You cast See Invisibility. There doesn't appear to be anything invisible in this room.
Can I maybe see the shapes and the colours?
You can see the shapes and the colours of everything, I guess. You move around. There's nothing that's been cast to be invisible. But if you are over by the pedestal, I'd roll. What would an artificing check be? Maybe just roll an intelligence check. Actually, no, investigation, please.
I swear every week you're like, what is an artificing check?
27.
Nice. That's my boy.
You cast See Invisibility, and obviously your attention is on what you can make out with this new sight. And in doing so, you kind of look at this pedestal, this triangle with the gems at each corner, and you notice that where you guys have brushed all of the ash away, a section of where the seam of this circle meets the floor, it drops away. So there's ash that's fallen down to a space beneath it. You can't see what's down there, but you know that there is something, that this thing's your mechanical kind of talent and understanding the way things move and interact. You're certain that this thing is supposed to move.
Cool. I relay that to the group.
How big
I'm gonna
is the
step slightly away from
Oh, it's very thin.
Oh, okay.
Very thin around the edge of the circle.
So not like a
Crowbarable.
squirrel size.
Crowbarable.
And there's no other space to put anything in.
Doesn't look like it.
Is there like a circle in the middle that it looks like you could just put something on?
Just the triangle.
Are there any buttons or levers on the walls?
You could have a look if you like. You want to spend 10 minutes doing it? I won't make you roll if you're just going to
Oh,
spend
okay,
10
yeah.
minutes.
What
Can we
happens
ask the
if-
bodies?
Do the gems move if I prod one?
How hard do you prod it?
Like, to see if it nudges.
It doesn't nudge on a little prod.
So, if I
Crowbar it.
grab one, is it wiggleable? Does it feel like it would come out if
It's
I...
proper set in, so you can't really get a grip on it.
Right.
You're like so without you're not leaning all of it, so you're trying to wiggle it.
Yeah.
It doesn't move.
If I tried to like turn the pedestal or something like that, I don't know if it would
Smart.
move, but
Smart.
How are you going to do it?
You big strong boy.
how?
Flat. It's like a flat circle on the floor.
Oh, is it literally just flat on the floor, so it's not... And I can't get like a finger around it, it's too thin.
Yeah, you could pry your little finger down the gap, but yeah.
You're losing it if you do that.
Could I try to like mage hand it? And I don't know if a mage hand would...
It's not very
I don't know if that would work.
You kind of get around the edge. Maybe there's a touch of give to it, but it doesn't.
Maybe, because then we could see...
The mage hand's not very strong, is it? It's only like 10 pounds. I think it can lift or
Get a
something.
crowbar,
Yeah.
a dagger, or like a blade.
Yeah, how long are we walking down?
Would you say it's a
stairs?
loose object?
Maybe 20 minutes.
No, Ian, I don't know.
Would it class as a loose object?
It doesn't feel loose.
Oh.
It feels pretty fixed.
I won't use levitate then.
Should I just put this thing on the thing?
Just put the topaz in the
Just
middle.
put the topaz in the middle.
Nothing happens.
Right, okay. I'll just run it around a little bit.
Nothing happens.
There's nothing hidden behind any statues.
You can spend 10 minutes looking if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still looking for stuff on the walls.
Can I push a statue? Sorry.
Touch everybody.
Touch it all.
So just for the record, you're touching everything, but so far all you've done with the circle is get your fingers around the side. You've tried wiggling the stone out, but no one's really on it.
And pressed like the... Well, if
Oh,
it's
on the
like
stone, yeah.
Well, if it's 10 foot big, right? So I would have to get on it. To
Oh, well,
like...
no, you're like around the edges reaching in is what I thought you were doing.
Yeah, but if it's 10 foot, like...
Okay,
Yeah.
so what happens if we stand?
If we stand on it, let's fucking
Okay,
stand on it.
you stand on it, it shifts down.
Great.
Or is it a lift?
3 of the bodies climb to their feet.
Great.
And they're like, And three bodies stand. Their torsos have this clear hole through the middle of them.
It was much smaller than that in my head.
Clean through armor, cloth, and bone, and in that hole, a heart begins to form there, made of tar, and it is made into flesh, and it beats red as meat. And they attack who's nearest. So Freya and Sentinel, you said you were standing on it.
I was good. I was there. So
You were
I
there.
stood
So
still as well.
one each. They go and they attack you. So I need everyone to roll an initiative. We'll do theatre of the mind for now. 20 to 25.
21.
20.
21 also.
Oh, nice.
Nice. 15 to 20.
Oh, God.
Killid got 16. 10 to 15.
11.
11 and 14.
Half the modifier is not a 1.
Lauren.
But
Oh,
5 to 10.
it's going to be over. If they're just skellies, it's going to be over before we get a turn. So it's fine.
Don't jinx.
0 to 5.
3.
Okay. Detrius got 2.
Oh, at least you got some company down there.
Where's Flora?
Lauren is there.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Sure I've done this
So,
really.
Moxie and Sentinel, you're first. So, these shambling, what were maybe once warriors, these fallen warriors, were beating hearts in the cored out section in their chests. They attack.
Will they hit?
Well, no, it's not their turn yet, so it's both of you guys.
They try and.
One's going for Sentinel, one's going for Freya, and one's going for Eugene.
Cool, do you know what you want to do?
Yeah, 100%.
Cool, you go first then.
Right, the one that's on me, I'd like 2 staff.
Very nice.
Simple.
Roll that attack and damage,
Thank you very
please.
much.
What are you doing? Yeah, stub.
It's a natural 16.
Hits.
But question, because I'm using seal silver, is it reduces the AC of natural armor by 2.
These things are...
Do we use natural armor?
no, they are wearing a half plate.
Great. That's nice. Right. Fucking math. So, first one is piercing damage. Sorry, there is 3 different damage dice that I have to work out what I'm doing, and I'm confused.
That's all right.
That's fine.
I'll say now.
Is it resistant to anything?
It's not resistant. No, not to you don't need to separate piercing and slash.
Piercing, bludgeoning, and fire.
Separate your fire, but the rest can be together.
Great. Okay. 7 plus 4
11,
plus 4
15,
plus 3,
18.
and so that's the normal damage. 3 fire damage.
Total.
3 fire damage total. And
As in like the whole total damage. Sorry.
21.
21.
and then is there one that's within 5 feet of it?
Sorry. Yes, because you were pretty close to Eugene and Freya, so one of the other ones is close.
That one is 7, 8, 9, 10.
Very nice.
Fire damage.
Okay.
Does it take more or less fire damage?
Seems to burn as you would expect. You slice with seal silver. The armor parts, and the green fire erupts over it and leaps to the one next to it. The one that you attacked is pretty hurt. Its heart still beating.
And you see as I go to pull it out, because obviously it's all on my hand, but I still have my normal rapier. The seal silver comes all off the claws and drapes over the top of it.
Nice. Very nice. Okay, Moxie.
Cool. Bonus action, tell my skellies to attack. The aggressive skellies, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So there's 3. One's pretty hurt on the Sentinel.
Yeah.
One of them's taking damage from Green Flame Blade, and then there's one that's not hurt. That's going for Eugene.
Okay, so first one on the one on Sentinel. So,
Cool. Roll them attacks.
You're plus 4.
Chill touch.
No, it's a skellies.
Oh, skellies.
So 10 for the first
Misses.
one. 15.
Hits.
Cool. Plus 5, so that's 10.
10 damage?
10 damage, yeah.
Okay, the one that attacked Sentinel bolts up its front, and it falls down into the ground. Its heart continues beating, and then it stops, and it takes on a kind of ultraviolet glow, and
That's pretty cool.
it is like held steady in its body for now.
Great.
Please don't explode.
Great.
Cool. And then the next one, and then the next two skellies on the one that got green flame bladed.
Okay.
Yes, 19 and a 16 to hit.
Both hit.
Cool. So that's 11 for one and 9, so 20 damage. No. Yeah, 20 damage total. Next for the other two.
That one, so just the one.
Yes.
That one also hits the floor, filled with magic missiles, right?
No, it's the skellies.
Oh, it's the other skelly.
Yeah,
Filled with
last
bolts.
two, yeah.
Hits the ground. The heart does the same thing. It stops beating, takes on that UV glow, and it seems to wait. Maybe you notice it's starting to build in intensity.
Oh fuck!
Okay. Yeah, and then my action chill touch on the last skelly.
We're getting
Roll attack.
exploded, guys.
Please don't explode. Okay, that's natural 15.
Hits.
So yeah, you 6 necrotic.
6, very nice. Okay. And that is the creature's turn.
We're so bad.
And I'm gonna back up a bit as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the one of them that's still up, that was on Eugene, the unharmed one. That is going to attack you, Eugene. That is 2 attacks. A 12 and a 15.
15 hits.
Okay, the 15...
I suppose you're
13 points of slashing damage as it has this large greatsword that swings into you, kind of hits you with blunt side, hard, more than slicing, and 3 points of necrotic damage as well. Okay, that is the end of that turn. The creatures that are dead, their hearts begin glowing more, kind of humming, and you can see passive perceptions over 17. I swear there was more than one of you.
Yes.
It's only Freya. I keep thinking that you guys are better passive.
No.
You notice that on the wall, the UV is reflected in the large celestial writing behind the statues.
What it says? Does it say something different?
No, just those words are glowing.
Oh.
And they say consume their chaos, their stars and souls, consume their hearts, and with it create, endure, and unravel all things. And that is the end of their turn. Freya, you're up.
Great.
Okay. So is the one attacking Eugene? Did you down? Or is
No,
it
that one's
not
up.
being damaged?
It's hurt, but it's up.
It's hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think radiant would be better? I feel like radiant would be better, even than 2d12.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna sacred flame it. Dexterity
Roll
save.
attack.
Dexterity save, please.
Oh. 15.
No. So you take 14 radiant.
14 radiant damage. Very nice. Anything else?
I mean, can I glean anything from the UV writing?
Roll an.
Are the crystals still uncolored?
Mm-hmm. Roll an investigation check.
Oh, okay, that's all right. 18.
Okay. The UV is not just reflected in the writing, but it's emanating from the writing. Nothing else has taken that glow except the UV of the hearts and the writing on the wall. And what did you get? An 18?
Yeah.
There is an ever so slight glow in the creation gem, the same UV, but it's almost just a flicker within there. That's it.
Hello.
I'm done.
Okay.
3 stages.
Is that all the skeletons that were? No, wait.
There's still up. It's still up. There's 2 of them that are down. The heart's glowing. Killid's go. He's just gonna take a few steps back, and there's only 3 of them. One of them's down.
2 of them are down.
Sorry, 2 of them are down. He's going to take a step back and keep his hand on the sword, but he's not going to attack.
So he's going to allow the skeleton to attack his assistant captain. Sorry,
He thinks that you guys have got it.
Does he look like he thinks like we've got it, or is he just backing off like a pussy?
He also looks like awful.
Great.
Am I?
Oh, shame.
Well, I was investigating around the edge of the room to look for a lever, so am I still at the edge of the room?
Yeah, pretty much. But you could get in within 30 feet to the pedestal.
Okay, could I don't want to get to the pedestal. Do I see the glowing down skeletons?
You do.
Sorry.
The bodies are on the floor. The hearts are glowing UV.
Can I get to a skeleton and try and stab it through the UV heart?
Sure, you can. Roll an attack.
Ooh.
It's an auto crit.
That is a oh god. I can't maths. 12.
So what are you trying to do? Just stab it through the... Yeah?
Yeah.
Roll an advantage, sorry. He's laying on the floor. It's prone. It's not moving.
Oh, that's better. That's an 18 plus 9.
Okay. You stab. Nothing happens. Bit of blood goes, like black, tarry blood goes out, but it continues to glow.
Can I stamp on it
Sure.
with my foot? Like jump on it?
Okay, you jump on it, yeah. So kind of as a second attack.
Oh, do I get an advantage on that as
Yeah.
well? Good, because that was... Well, that's a natural 20. It's not going to do anything, is it?
Well, it's an auto crit anyway. You crush the bones of this thing. The heart kind of squashes out. It is like it's ripped free slightly from the hole, and it's just there glowing. It's just there. You could pick it up if you wanted, kind of thing.
I don't want to touch it, but can I nudge it with my foot, like away from the skeleton?
Sure. It rolls down. It's glowing.
Okay. You can detach it from the skeletons, guys.
Great. Great.
I don't know if that's helpful.
How heavy is it? Is it more than 10 pounds? Can we fucking eat it?
Did you guys? Did you read the inscription out? Those of you that can speak Celestial. Would you have translated it to the rest?
Yeah.
Okay. Just so everyone.
I would have still done the same thing.
It's fine. Just so everyone knows what it says. That's what I meant.
Oh no.
So just so everyone knows what it is.
I'm done.
Read it one more time. What's it again?
The inscription says, consume their chaos, their stars and souls, consume their hearts, and with it create, endure, and unravel all things.
Eat it. Eat it. Eat the fucking heart. Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Oh no.
Who wants to try it?
Eugene?
This is what
Looks
YouTube
like
is made
meat's
for.
back on the menu, boys.
What was I made for?
The statues, do they have open mouths?
Nope.
I like that thinking though.
What if we go up to them and go,
Creation was highlighted though.
I'm not eating it.
So you've taken your two attacks. It's still your go. You've taken your two
I
attacks.
take my two attacks and take my movement.
You have a bonus
That's-
action and a free action.
Bonus action to lick it.
Bonus action lick. Lick it.
Do it.
Can I? No, I'm not going to eat it. But
Lick
can
it.
I kick it towards these guys on the pedestal?
We're all shouting,
Sure.
lick it,
Lick.
lick it.
As a free interaction / bonus action, you kick
Like
it.
I wanna kind of like, you know how footballers like flick the ball up onto the front of their foot and then like yeet it from there.
Okay.
I want to do that.
Yeah, you flick it up and kick it, and it goes right in front of Eugene, Sentinel, and Freya.
There you go.
Oh
Then it
boy.
explodes.
You can lick it now.
When's
Okay.
Eugene's turn next?
It's the end of a milestone.
Oh no.
Lauren,
Florence should eat it.
I'm not fucking eating that.
Isn't there still one skelly?
There is one.
Yeah.
He.
Not gonna hit it.
Yeah, he stays next to the captain. He's like,
God's
"You guys got this. I believe in you." And actually, no, he will.
The vicious mockery prepared this time.
No, but
Has he got any bardic inspirations?
oh no, he needs more time than that. Okay, that's fine. He just takes a moment, encourages you guys.
With a
Eugene,
bardic inspiration?
I'm gonna go into my bag, get a blue and yellow.
knife of Volk.
No. Get my spork out. Get a blue and yellow jelly bean and cast. Put it in my palm and cast shocking grasp on the skelly that's in front of me, trying to kill me.
Much like the chicken.
Yeah.
If you miss, please fry the heart.
That's gonna be 23.
Hits.
Damn.
It's only 3 shocking damage. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
3. Okay.
It was shocking.
Smoke. Smoke rises from your grip, and it seems to stumble. His heart's still beating, but it's
With
still up.
my see invisibility up, is anything different?
No, there's nothing invisible that you can see.
I don't think it
unfortunately.
is.
No, you don't see anything. Nothing seems to be made invisible at the moment.
Cool.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to eat any of them. Well,
Put it on the crystal.
Oh.
Okay. Aura, you're up.
I just sigh. Pick up the heart and eat it.
Jesus Christ.
How much of an action does this count as?
Okay, so
Yeah.
I need
You should
you.
have put it on the crystal.
Break your teeth.
There's another one. There's a whole
So
other one that we
you
can
pick
use for
up
that.
the heart that Maya kicked,
Yeah.
and like she knocked free and kicked at you. I need you to roll.
Eat it like an apple.
Eat us first.
I eat like Moxie as an
The
apple.
whole core.
Roll a
Every last
constitution.
It's
bit.
clip clop.
Roll a Constitution save.
No.
Oh wait, no, sorry. Roll this roll is for a Wisdom save to or a Wisdom check to try and convince yourself to eat the heart.
Just check. 14.
You sink your teeth into this UV heart. It is like a leathery steak. It is cold.
God.
The fibers are still beating, like as you bite them. They're like
Massive respect.
and your hands get bloody with this black kind of tar. It tastes sour. I need you to roll a Constitution save.
Slightly well done.
Disgusting.
That's okay. 19.
Okay.
Is it?
You take a bite out of this thing. You rip it. You rip a bite out of this thing's heart, and you chew and you swallow. Is that what you do?
Do you swallow? Do you swallow?
I'm watching everything else and just like, oh, fuck.
Everyone else is just like, what?
You rip a piece out.
Even the scared attacking me look at you like, what the fuck are you doing?
You swallow this thing, and
Does he die?
you like. You feel a kind of nausea rack you, and then the UV of the heart fades in your hands, and it goes completely limp. It turns to a kind of tar, and the creation stone glimmers to life and becomes yellow.
Yeah.
How much of an action do I have left?
That was your whole action.
Oh, yeah.
You use some of your movement to get to the heart. You use free action to pick it up, so you've got a bonus action.
I told you we
I
had
don't
to eat
think-
them.
Bonus action chunder.
I mean,
I don't think I have anybody.
that's everyone else's reaction.
I feel queasy.
Good
job.
I've got no bonus actions. Other than Shield of Fire, but I feel like.
It's already in your shields at this point.
Yeah.
It's past your defenses. Right.
Breached your shield.
Very nice. Okay, Detrius' turn. He's like, fucking hell.
Aura's weird.
That's nasty.
Alright, you're nasty.
He will attack the one that's standing up that attacked Eugene as well. So
Wait, are all the hearts still glowing?
the other one. So the one in the chest is not because it's still alive. It's beating.
the other one still is.
The other one is in it and it's glowing UV.
Great. Great.
Detrius is going to attack. He uses
The other two.
a.
He goes up.
What is that? It would be a green and black coiling Eldritch Blast on this thing, which is just enough. Hits this creature and does. Oh, that's shit. Oh well, that's 14 damage, and yeah, this thing goes. Bits of bone shatter off into dust, and it hits the floor. Its heart taking on another glow.
I just look disappointed, nod to the heart.
And as this one hits the ground, as the three hit, the last one hits the floor, 6 more stand to their feet. And they're randomly about, so one of them is near Amaya, one of them is near, so further out, or he moved in. So yeah, probably 2 near Amaya. We'll have
Are they within
the
5
rest.
feet of me?
Yes.
Do I just get an attack?
Not yet, not your turn yet. The rest are kind of around the group, around the pedestal. Okay, that's Detrius's end of Detrius's go. Top of the round, Moxie and Sentinel. There is
It's glowing yellow, right?
the one creation stone is glowing yellow. The other hearts that remain, one of them is glowing very bright now. The one that's just hit the ground is starting to glow brighter. So the one that hit the ground earlier is glowing very
probably
bright.
ready.
Lick it. It's always right.
No, I want
right.
to see if I've got a free action, because what colour's a topaz, you guys? It's fucking yellow. Like the yellow light that's in creation. Just free action, just do.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Oh, fuck off.
Who wants the sport?
How's
Take
your
a bite.
constitution looking
Yeah,
and your wisdom?
Yeah, they're okay.
Is your wisdom
+3.
It'll be fine.
So right
My natural
now,
wisdom's
it's
minus
a,
1.
oh yeah, okay, fine, then I'll
there's
do it, 'cause it's a
the
wisdom.
bright glowing one, which is next to pretty much all of you, because you're all around the pedestal at this point, right? Yeah, so they're both near you, they're both within reach, and one of them is glowing very bright, the other one has kind of just started glowing UV.
I think we might need to wait till the next turn for one of them.
The one that's glowing really bright, I should eat.
You should eat that one.
I should eat that. That'd be great.
Okay.
Conceal help.
He can try and help you with a wisdom check. Okay. Roll a wisdom check. First of all, you need to try and get it out.
All right. Yeah.
Is that going to be a full action to do that though?
It may be.
Right, then I'll let you knock it out, because otherwise you'd have to eat it.
Because
It's a wisdom
Amaya mashed
check.
this one out.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I guess I get it out. Do I have to like physically do it, or can I use a spell?
You need to just get it out of that thing somehow. It's up to you how you do it.
Fucking bomb it.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Oh yeah, flat, can you fireball it?
No. I could fireball it. I'm not going to. Shocking grasp it then. Yeah.
Okay. I would say he'll need some kind of physical damage to pry it from the creature.
It's a touch spell.
Yeah, but isn't the damage?
Yeah, it's
Cold.
lightning.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Shocking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you need to kind of get it out either with an attack. You could try and cut it out with something.
See if one of the skellies could do it.
Yeah, I get one of my skeletons to come along
And then you
do
keep-
that.
Get another one to
Yeah.
do the other one.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So they'll
That's,
use their.
one. 2 skellies to take out the other 2 hearts.
Sure. So each skelly, one skelly goes up to each. The fresh one and then the brighter one. Can you roll strength checks for them, please?
Ooh, what is their strength?
Probably not great.
Probably not great. I mean, can I use their short swords?
Yeah, they can. I mean, yeah, they just need to pry it out. So we did an attack for Amara because she was just attacking it, but they need to roll, see if they can try and get it out.
That's what strength is.
Their strength is flat.
Fine.
Do they get advantage because it's like prone and stuff? And
Yeah, sure, why not? I gave Amara an attack advantage.
But also, yeah, that is.
Cool. First one's a natural 19,
Cool.
and then second one is a natural 17.
Cool. Yeah. So they cut and rip the hearts out. Nathaniel holding the very brightly glowing one. Is it Credence?
That was Ethel and Balthazar did that.
Oh, okay. Ethel and Balthazar. Right. Yeah. So they're each holding those.
The OGs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both of your goes still.
Yeah. Okay. Then I guess Credence and Nathaniel, they'll two short bow attacks. That's just the same skelly.
Oh, the ones that are
They just
now
stood like
attacking.
yeah, they just stood up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Roll those attacks.
No.
Yeah, no.
2 and a 4 on the dice, so probably not.
But it's because they're old.
Oh yeah, no, they don't hit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Okay. That's bonus actions. Yeah, you're going.
Do you want me to eat
Chop, chop.
Which one are you going to be?
the
There's
bright one?
The bright one. Okay, roll a wisdom check, please. No bonuses, just your wisdom modifier and your.
Day 20.
Okay, you sink your teeth into this thing. It's slippery. It's still contracting, kind of spasming. Roll Constitution save, please,
Doesn't
as you
matter either
swallow
way,
it.
It's the same. I thought it was a 2. It's not. It's a natural 20. Suck it.
Very nice.
Give me that flash.
You swallow the meat of this thing down. The remainder of the heart goes dark in your hands, and
Really upsetting me.
the duration, the gemstone duration flickers red briefly, but doesn't
Only
maintain.
briefly.
Doesn't stay lit. Okay.
But does the heart stay?
The heart has gone dark.
Okay.
The either Ethel or Balthazar is still holding the other one that's kind of building in brightness as we
Have to wait
speak.
longer.
The others got
harder,
hearts.
The new ones that are standing up have got hearts.
Maybe we need one of those ones.
I don't know. We didn't. What was there? The process for the first one? Did it get really, really bright and then start?
It was just the one that Sentinel just ate was brighter,
Right.
but it's kind of flickering with red, but it's not maintaining its light. The duration
Maybe you
stone.
needed to chew it for longer. For a longer duration.
Really enjoy it.
Savor it.
Yeah.
Moxie.
Yeah, cool. Okay, then I guess action. Just, chill touch. The same skellies.
Okay.
Where are you?
Roll that attack.
There you
Which skeleton is holding the heart? The other ones.
go.
Ethel, Balthazar.
Yeah.
Okay, Balthazar's holding the glowy one, the glowy heart.
Cool.
I'm just looking at my whole time.
That is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. That is 8 necrotic damage.
Very nice. Very nice. One closest. Yeah. The shimmers with the damage briefly. Okay. It is the skeletons' go. They're going to descend on all of you. They're going to attack one of you each.
Great.
How convenient.
Yes. So we'll go around. We'll start with Freya. Okay. So it's 2 attacks. That's a natural 20 and a 17.
I believe both hit. I'm going to Wrath of the Storm it.
Good.
Can
That thing's
I?
in pieces now.
I've only got 14.
Can I? Silver barbs to 20.
Sure. So roll it again to hit the lower.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Can you do a dex save?
Yes, I can indeed. That 20 gets turned into a 13.
Oh.
13 hit.
No.
Then just the one attack
Okay,
hits.
cool.
It's just the one hit.
The one great. I should roll double 1 on that damage.
Yeah. Yes. Give it to Freya.
That is fucking trash. Okay, you take
Your next roll.
4 slashing damage and 4 necrotic damage.
Gross.
Are you doing Wrath of the Storm?
Yes. Dex save?
18.
Yeah, you get half though. 4 lightning damage.
Lightning. So this one on you takes 4 damage. The one on Moxie has taken 8. Okay. Very nice. Okay, around the circle. The one on Moxie.
Oh, I love Moxie.
2 attacks. Not great. That's a 15 and a 13.
13 misses, 15 hits.
Okay, just the one. That is 6 slashing damage plus 4 necrotic damage.
Still not enough level for that. Cool.
So 10 total. Sentinel. Ooh, Sentinel, the one on you. 2 attacks. That's a 19 and a 14.
19 hits.
Cool,
Does
just
not.
the one. That is 12 slashing damage and 10 necrotic damage.
Damn.
2 attacks
I got
on.
12.
So 22 is it?
Yeah.
Aura, one on you. 2 attacks. Oh, that's a bit shit. 18 and a 10.
We both miss.
Fucking hell, dude. Eugene, 2 attacks. Oh, I'm running crap now. 18 and a 7.
18.
The one goes through. That is 13 points of slashing damage and 7 points of necrotic damage.
Jeez.
And finally, Amaya. That is pretty good. That's a 20 and a 22. Both hit. Slashing damage. 15 points of slashing damage.
What do I do to this guy? Is it?
You
That's
kicked
not.
his mate in the
15
heart.
slashing and 8 necrotic.
Is that 23 in total?
Yeah. As these things kind of barrel into you, slicing. Okay. Ouch. Freya, you're up.
The new heart.
Mm-hmm.
How much is it glowing?
Probably the same amount as when Aura ate it. They increase steadily over about a 6-second period, it seems.
Okay, well, it's like similar to an aura, but why didn't that one work?
I wonder if it's because it needs to be longer because it's durating. Because we ate it in the first round when it was created.
Okay, shall I
don't know. It's
then?
Fuck knows.
What are you gonna do?
The UV on the wall is a different word. No,
The whole thing says consume.
but last time it was slightly more on creation.
I see.
It was flickering yonder creation. I think other creation gem.
I meant it was
Gem,
flickering in the
okay.
gem. Yeah.
Is the duration one still flickering?
It is flickering red.
Maybe it just needs more then.
So it was flickering UV in the first one, and then it went to
Yellow.
So it's not. We've not seen the duration one flicker UV, but maybe it does need more.
So it's not flickering UV.
It's flickering red.
It's flickering red.
Maybe we need 2 for the UV one, and then like 3 for the last one, or something.
Who knows?
Just eat it. I'm just gonna eat it.
Roll a wisdom check.
Yeah, that's with advantage.
That's true. I do have advantage.
How come?
Silver bars.
Oh, of course you do. Nice.
14.
Oh no!
You just succeed, and it is a real effort to get this thing in like sink your teeth into it.
You got it, babe. Babe, you got it. Babe.
You chew, you tear it off.
You're doing so good.
It's so gross.
You swallow a lump of this heart. Roll
She's
a
really close to me. I'm just
Constitution save,
head in my
please.
hands like, you can do this.
I can't guide on saves, can I?
No.
Oh, come on.
I've just got a head in my hands like, it's
Feel
okay.
the nausea build.
15?
That is not enough.
Jesus.
You take 6 points of poison damage,
Could be worse.
and you feel the kind of nausea rack you for a moment. You feel yourself go cold and clammy, and you swallow it again, keeping it down, and then after a moment, the UV of the heart in your hand flickers out, and the duration crystal glows a steady red.
Sick.
And that is where we'll end today's episode.
Thanks for joining us. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram and listen to us wherever you get your podcasts.